All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be taking a look at some recent news about Dwayne Wiggins,
Okay.
um, guitarist for the legendary R&B group Toné.
Right.
Um, and there's been a little bit of unsettling news about his health recently.
Yeah, there has been some news coming out about his health.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a vague news, like we're not really sure what's going on.
Yeah, and I think that kind of adds to the intrigue a little bit,
Mm.
adds to the concern as well.
Yeah, for sure. And, there's been a lot of
People are concerned.
a lot of people reaching out in support.
Yeah, definitely the music community is coming together and sending love and prayers and well wishes his way.
Absolutely. Like some of the people that have come out in support are Sheila E,
Mm-hmm.
Boots Riley,
Oh, wow.
Karen White,
Wow.
Kindred the Family Soul.
Wow, that's amazing.
So yeah, it just goes to show you, what kind of impact he's had. And also it's like the Oakland music scene is really tight-knit.
It's definitely a close community.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And the news came straight from the band too,
Yeah, it did.
which is
Straight from the source.
which is
Adds to the authenticity of it.
yeah, it's like a little more, immediate in that sense.
Well, they're not giving out too many details, and I think that just comes from a place of wanting to respect his privacy.
Yeah,
He's going through something, and you want to give him space
of course.
to deal with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so there have been some shows that have been canceled.
There have been.
Specifically, the Grand Theater Center for the Arts in Tracy.
Okay.
They cited illness as the reason for the cancellation,
I see.
which makes you think, oh, okay, it's serious enough that
Yeah, right.
he's not able to perform.
It's not just a small little thing.
Right.
It must be something that's preventing him from doing his job.
Yeah, and also the Detroit Music Hall Center
Oh, wow.
show has been canceled as well.
Okay.
They didn't really cite a reason for the cancellation, but it kind of makes you think, oh,
Right. Like, what's going on?
like maybe it's related, right?
Yeah, this is serious, it seems like.
And Boots Riley's message, really stood out to me.
Oh, yeah, what'd he say?
He said, "Get well soon and bring us the funk."
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's like,
It's very hopeful.
it's hopeful.
But also, it's bittersweet because we're celebrating his music,
right.
but we're also facing the uncertainty of his health.
Yeah, for sure. And, I think that it's so interesting because Tony's music is like so,
It's uplifting.
it's uplifting. It's feel-good music. It's party music.
Exactly.
And then to have this kind of like layer of,
Reality.
the serious reality on top of it, it's like,
It makes you think about the vulnerability behind the music. Like,
Yeah.
these artists we love, they're going through life just like we are.
yeah. And for those who are not as familiar with Toné, their music is
Infectious.
so infectious. You can't help but dance when you hear it.
Yeah, it's got that classic R&B feel, but it's also got a fresh, funky edge that really comes from his guitar work.
Absolutely. Like, his guitar is such a signature part of their sound.
Definitely. And it's not just like he's playing chords or something,
Right.
He's weaving melodies, he's using effects, he's creating these sonic landscapes
Absolutely.
that are just so intricate and catchy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's, it's like, all these other artists have cited them as influences as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So
It's really cool to see.
So it's so interesting to me, like, how does music that moves us, like, where does it come from?
Well, it comes from the human experience.
Yeah.
The struggles, the joys, the uncertainties,
Yeah, and I think now when we go back and listen to their music,
Mm-hmm.
we hear it differently.
Yeah, you hear it with a whole new ear, right?
Yeah, like when you hear "Feels Good"
Yeah.
or "If I Had No Loot," it's like
You're hearing his journey,
it's like you hear it differently.
his creativity,
Yeah, for sure.
his passion woven into every note.
So yeah, it's like this beloved musician facing this health challenge.
Yeah,
And the music community is coming together in support.
absolutely.
And what we do know is that Dwayne Wiggins and Toné
Yeah,
have given us this gift.
a gift that keeps on giving,
A gift that keeps on giving.
especially when we appreciate the human story behind it.
For sure. And that's what I really wanted to impart to the listeners today.
It's so important.
It's like when you listen to their music now, what emotions do you feel?
Yeah.
What memories does it stir up?
How does it make you feel?
How does knowing about Dwayne's current situation
Yeah.
change the way that you hear those grooves?
Absolutely. It really makes you think about the power of music to connect us, to inspire us, and to remind us of the resilience of the human spirit.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
yeah, we're sending positive vibes out to Dwayne, hoping for a full recovery.
Definitely. We're all rooting for him.
And to all the listeners out there, go spend some Toni, Toné, Toné.
Yeah, listen to their music again.
I have a feeling you're going to hear it.
With a whole new
A little differently.
perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate it in a different way.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining us today for this deep dive.
Thanks for having me. It's been great talking about this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take care, everyone.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.